Hey up viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome to Castle Gothicstein on RealRTCW. I'm actually joined by Jim on Discord. How you doing over there, Jim?
Pretty good. Yep, it's time for another old add-on that he has played before, but now it's on RealRTCW. As I said before, it's Castle Gothicstein.
Indeed, yes.
Let's just say that to those Wolfenstein fans out there who have an irrational hatred for the machine games, Wolfenstein games like the New Order and the New Colossus and Youngblood with their post-war alternate future time setting in like the 1960s and 1980s where Nazi Germany is ruling the world, good news. This retelling still takes place during the Second World War.
Yes, indeed. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Jim coming out guns blazing there. So, let's
Spoiler
see
alert
now.
also. Spoiler alert. Instead of Nazi Germany, this time we have Teutonic Germany, thanks to a German civil war at the end of the 1930s, and Mr. Konrad Gruber, if I remember correctly, who was like some kind of Teutonic knight, became the new chancellor and dictator of Germany, and such he decided that it would be a very good idea to wage war against the world.
Indeed, yeah. I don't remember, well, too much of my original playthrough of Castle Gothicstein, other than just the sort of graphical overhaul that it made. But I'm wondering if this RealRTCW version will have kind of more additions to it. I mean, obviously this main menu is different to what I remember. Well, we've got 4 difficulty settings. What should we go with, Jim?
Let me put it this way: it's war. Yeah, your pain levels. War, I think that's kind of like, can I play Daddy too? Don't hurt me. Famine should be like, don't hurt me to bring him on. Mm-hmm. Pestilence, which I believe used to be called plague, would then be like, bring him on to I'm death incarnate, and then death is, well, you're going to die. It's death incarnate to realism, so I'd say we go medium to the bottom end, so pick famine.
Famine it is then. Let's go with that. So, the need will guide you, most classic Wolfenstein experience. That's what we're going with, ladies and gents, the sort of mid-range difficulty setting. So, I'm going to jump cut here whilst we just get past the loading screen, and then we'll get into the level, ladies and gentlemen. January 1943, Teutonic V-1 rockets filled with an unknown toxin striked the Western Russian frontline border. Minsk, St. Petersburg.
Red.
Jim,
people can pause the screen if they want to read this.
Okay, yeah. In that case, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to read that, in that case, we're just going to get straight cracking into it. Basically, Red Fog, Plague, 1943, Allied Forces, Libya, blah blah blah, Following Success Mission, Helga von Bülow, all that.
And also, no Soviet Russia. Because Vladimir Lenin was assassinated.
Oh yeah, so not just an alternate German history, but we're going quite wider as well there. Okay, let's begin. Start that bad boy. Here we are.
Also, can I say that I find it very irritating that you skip the cutscenes in your normal playthrough?
Well, it's because I've played this game so many times.
That would have actually given us better looks at the super soldiers. Yeah, you had to skip them.
Yeah. Well, you know me. I've played this game once before, and I end up skipping through them because I'm worried about people not wanting to watch them.
Also, major, like the whole big shtick with this version, like, apart from the obvious storytelling difference, you may have noticed that the graphics look a bit weird. That's because it's all meant to be like monochrome, with only one major color, red, so it's perfectly on brand for your channel.
Indeed. Strange thing is, there is, wow, that's not very bright at all. I can just see Jack there, but he's a dark silhouette. I don't know if you'll be able to see anything, Jim.
Barely.
Yeah. I don't know why it's so dark on this cutscene. That's really weird. I might have to check the brightness.
Maybe they didn't want to turn on any red lights for fear that this might have been a gay brothel.
Wow, that'd be a very curious brothel, that would be. Damn, son.
Yeah, let's just say that you need some of that gutter mind humor to stay fresh.
Indeed, yes.
Just to make sure that this video is not made for kids.
Oh, did you not realise this is going on YouTube, kids, alongside episodes of Paw Patrol and God knows what else, Finger Family.
Also, by the way, you also played Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus.
Well, we know it encompasses
Yep.
all manner of advanced weapons.
Were you very disappointed about Fergus's timeline?
Yeah, in the new Colossus, I don't know, he felt like he didn't... I don't know, he didn't feature all that much in the story, at least not compared to the new order.
Let me put it this way. I think that if you play the new Colossus and you pick Fergus's timeline, you actually make the game a little bit worse for yourself due to the fact that, basically it feels like everybody in the Chrysos circle is that little bit more of an asshole towards each other. And the ending cutscene after BJ killed Irene Engel, I think it's actually pretty terrible. And it sort of justifies the Nazis viewing the Chrysos circle as a terrorist organization. I didn't feel much like they came across as a proper resistance movement fighting for the freedom of the American people and potentially people in other countries across the world. Good job, Fergus. It's all your fault. Yeah, if only you saved Wyatt, because for his timeline, at the end of the new epic, properly motivational speech that did picture him as like a beacon of hope, almost like the perfect candidate to become like the new president of the United States.
Damn, I made a big mistake there then. Damn it,
Yes.
it's like, because the thing is, like, Wyatt in the
New Order.
God, I couldn't think
Like,
of the name for a
sure,
second.
at the beginning, he could be a little bit, I guess people thought that at the beginning he was a bit annoying, but you just gotta bite through, and trust me, it gets better. Plus, Wyatt also has a better side character, Jay, who's basically a video game version of real-world guitarist Jimi Hendrix.
That's the one, yeah.
And he dies in an awesome fashion. Like, sure, he gets gunned down by the Nazis in the Berlin hideout, but he just unshamelessly... Like, he just shamelessly plays the American national anthem on an electric guitar. So loud that it could be heard for miles across Berlin.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, Nazis. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I remember...
Let me put it this way. From what I could tell, Fergus in the New Order, he was alright. But in the new Colossus, you're better off if he's just dead.
Yeah.
Barely a footnote. Give Wyatt better character development.
Yeah,
Though I will admit, I haven't played either game, but I did watch full walkthroughs of them on Wyatt's timeline, and I did also watch cutscenes with Fergus, but yeah.
Yeah. So, actually I remember when I was, when I first played, the New Order, I actually, originally saved, Wyatt first, and, just because I thought, like, oh, right, he's only a kid, let's, save him, and, actually, be nice about that. Is that the right key? Yeah, there we go. I was just resetting the, sneak key to the one that I'm more used to. There we go. Yeah.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Yeah.
One of the...
Oh, I can't save game in this game mode, apparently. What? I just hit the quick save button. I must be able to save from here, at least. Yeah, I can probably save from there. Yeah, I'll have to do it manually then, by the looks of it.
Yeah, maybe do it that. Like,
yeah. Let's just take a test now, and just,
do Goth 1.
Goth 1, yeah.
I think click on the piece of paper to save.
Nothing.
Oh. What? Well, that's going to be interesting. If we can't save.
Fuck! I think we screwed ourselves over, so we may have to.
Dang it!
See how far we get, and if we die, we may as well have to restart the level on War.
Yeah, indeed. That's unexpected. I didn't realise it was going to change the difficulty in that way.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
But yes, you notice that again. Everything is like multiple shades of grey, all black and white with a bit of red here and there.
Yeah.
Oh, and the main reason why I picked a lower difficulty setting is because also you don't have a proper health counter. It's more so like a health bar.
Yeah.
And I think that even on War, the enemies are a little bit tough. Yeah, the way how the objectives are handled when they appear, that's why I kind of tend to think, ooh, this is somewhat inspired by the real RTCW version of the Dark Army Uprising.
Yeah. Right. Well, you know, with these levels, I can probably sort of remember everything that's going to happen, so shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully.
It's screaming outside.
Bad
If
weather
it ain't
over yours?
it's screaming outside, we get to hear an idiot with this Dodge Ram pickup truck ramming his V8. Reload, you bloody tic tac. Also, have the viewers gotten a good look at the flag yet?
Oh yes, this special Teutonic flag now that we've got. See,
Yes,
there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Friendly reminder, Nazi Germany doesn't exist in this timeline. We have Teutonic Germany, which now that I think about it, is actually 1,000 times worse.
Oh, right. I just got to wait for these two to.
Yeah,
their
honestly,
thing.
you should have just stabbed that one guy in the back.
Yeah, I probably could have done it. Because after all, they walk pretty slowly. But you know me, using my old special pro skills. If you want to read that, ladies and gentlemen, you can pause the video there. But
Very dark.
yeah, indeed. Hopefully it's a bit brighter now, though, than it was in that cutscene, just for you, Jim.
Awesome.
Yeah, here we are. Right, get me old gun out. Get that to full.
The MP40. You can
Yeah.
drop down because there's some gold hidden on the floor here. Just be very quick by killing these two soldiers.
Yeah.
Stab and kick, stab and kick, stab and kick. Let me guess, the alarm has been raised?
Yeah, probably has, because the music's changed, which is not too bad. I'm not scared of these guys.
Yes, it's 3.6 out of 10. Not
Yep.
great, pretty terrible. That's a Chernobyl reference.
Yeah. Gotta watch them runt guns, Jim. Gotta watch them good. Alright, let's get this one down here.
Yeah, I mean, besides, this game, like, that whole chemical that's mentioned, you can also just walk through the door, but whatever, you do have to go up to the tower.
Yeah.
The whole chemical of those rockets is like some sort of red mist.
Yes.
So we can have red mist without red rage. How awesome is that?
No red rage, Jim. No. We gotta have red rage at some point.
Oh yeah.
Tradition.
Okay, then I'll provide you with anticipation for red rage in this add-on. Spoiler alert: there are only 4 levels in this, but only the first 2 are recolors from the regular game, whereas the other 2 are actually lifted from another custom add-on, Ghosts of War, which includes the level where you fight Alaric in that hallway.
Alright.
We have to hide in a broken coffin to fight him.
Yeah. Damn.
So yes.
I'm trying to remember the level in question. It's been so long since I played Ghosts of War. There we go. Got all the special stuff. Alright.
Binoculars function a bit weirdly now. I don't think you can use B to
Yeah, I think they're
use
on
it.
a...
Yeah.
slot.
You
There they
literally have to, you literally have to use the mouse and scroll to them as a weapon.
Yeah. It's a bit of a strange way of doing things, but,
I guess it's supposed to be more realistic.
yeah.
As realistic as the world can get in this monochromatic coloring with a little bit of red.
Dang it, I completely forgot I can't save. Also, I'm just going to take the audio down a bit further, because it's still loud as hell.
Well, what I told you that I can't hear jack shit of the audio.
Yeah. Let me just jump cut, just in case it has to quickly sort of reload back to this point. 1 second all. Okay, we're back in. There we go. That's not too bad. Alright, get these guys.
And you didn't have to do this, because you could have just tapped exit, you tiny man. Where's the Lambo Chevy? When he crashed into James' car, mate. Yep, that's a bottom gear reference.
Yes. Here we go. Right.
The legendary man known as Jigsaw, who is apparently the guy who lives in Amsterdam, the capital city of the Netherlands. With such wonderful Twitter shitposter videos of like The Walking Alive, Heaven's Kitchen, Storage Police, Myth Confirmers, but of course the greatest of them all, which got a whole series, Bolton Gear, including its own spin-off series, The Grand Trip.
Ah, lovely. Oh god, there we are. Oh, I'll try not to shut a door on myself.
I expect you to die, Mr. Bond. Oh, you got chicken and bread on there. I think that's what the hot meal is supposed to be. Chicken and bread.
There we go. That's feeling a lot better.
Well, not much, because your health bar is still looking pretty red, and it's below halfway, mate.
Indeed. I seem to be taking longer to heal up here, but I guess that's an addition of the add-on. Wait for him. Whoop. No, you don't. Get out of it. You.
Also, going back to the machine games, Wolfenstein games, I think that the only one that Wolfenstein purists may take a liking to would be the prequel game, The Old Blood, because it does feel a bit like a love letter to RealRTCW.
Indeed.
And it does take place during the Second World War, but it's still technically an alternate timeline anyway, because, you know, the war in that game has been extended a wee bit.
Yeah.
Like instead of, like, when did the Americans start participating in, like, Africa and Europe against Nazi Germany?
I believe,
because I know they...
Was it not sort of very late 1941, early 42?
Well, I want to say that I do know that America was pushed into the war in December of 1941, but that was mainly for the Pacific Theater against Japan. Because initially, old FDR, Mr. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he didn't want to get that much involved with the European theater of the war.
Indeed. There we go.
So, I want to say maybe the Americans started participating somewhere in 1942.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the European theater ended in May of 1945, basically.
Indeed.
But, let's continue after the second level's loaded in.
Yeah, okay, jump cut everyone. Okay, right, so on to the next level, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of text on screen if you want to pause and read that, but we've been through this.
Also, where were we in terms of our discussion? Oh yeah, European theater of the Second World War ended in May of 1945, but when it comes to The Old Blood, it takes place in 1946, so you can immediately tell, hey, something is not up.
Indeed.
So, for those out there who are wondering and who've never heard of these machine games, Wolfenstein games before, let me tell you how it went. So, apparently partway during the war, the Germans managed to find a cache of very strange, highly advanced technology created by a Jewish society called Die Schut, and they decided to obtain it and reverse engineer it to create a new, extra deadly generation of robots and advanced weaponry, which helped them to get a major advantage in the war, to the point where, unfortunately, they managed to win the Second World War at the end of 1948, because they also managed to win the development race of the nuclear bomb, put it into mass production, and drop a few of these bombs on the bigger cities in the United States of America. Yep.
There we go.
The USA got nuked into submission by the Nazis. And we didn't get our beacon of hope until somewhere in 1960.
Indeed, there you go. That's the summation of the plot of the Machine Games franchise of Wolfensteins. I must say, I did quite enjoy the New Order as a game. It was a very good, solid action. New Colossus was good, but I don't know. I felt like the story was just a bit lacking compared to the New Order.
Yeah, some people... I actually watched a list of the various Wolfenstein games that have existed, and unfortunately the new Colossus was placed second worst, or second most disappointing, due to the inconsistencies of its storytelling.
Yeah.
The only one that's worse is Youngblood, which takes place in the early 1980s in Paris, the capital city of France, and you don't even play as BJ, but rather his two daughters, Jessica and Sophia. Oh, wait! Dude, go back. I actually noticed something about that poster in the control room. I think we can actually read it clearly in Dutch, so I guess you want to hear me speak Dutch and then translate it into English.
Go ahead.
Maybe point the gun away and go step a bit to your right. To your right.
Oh, my right.
And now in Dutch. Voor uw eer en geweten op tegen het bolsjewisme. De Waffen-SS roept u. Translated into English, it means for your honor and your own wits. Up
Nice.
against the Bolshevism. The Waffen SS calls upon you.
Ah, there you go, ladies and gents. Interesting that
Enough
that's
it.
yeah, written in Dutch, that one. Considering we are still in Germany, which is an interesting choice there. Nice. You see, we knew one day we'd get a bit of a Dutch out of old Jim.
Yep.
And now you've got it, ladies and gents. Right. I think we opened up.
Yeah, because but not any kind of curse words, lol. Also, that extra secret area in this room, that's gone.
Oh, is it gone?
Oh, like I know that there used to be a key here hidden on the floor, but you can't pick that up because that secret with the cube of death has been removed.
Oh,
That's
really? Oh, that sucks. Yeah. I was kind of I remember that. Yeah, there's that room was added into the original Castle Gothicstein. I was kind of trying to remember how to open it in preparation for this playthrough, but oh, that sucks actually that it's been removed, because that was actually quite entertaining when I originally went into that room. Because I think I remember I died first time I went in there.
You touch the cube and you die.
Yeah.
Almost like the cube itself exploded or something.
Yeah. Today's episode of Wolfenstein, Red is going into a room and getting himself blown by a cube, and not in the good way. I'm sorry, that just came out.
Oh well, I guess I can only pour salt on an open wound when I channel the power of gay porn star Steve Hurley, aka Titpig, and say, "Oh man, could I really use a blowjob? Oh, fuck, I want some head."
Man, that's a voice and a half. Oh,
yep.
There we go. Got Ewan's.
Friendly reminder to Gachi Muchi. Memes made from gay porn. In fact, almost been like a spin-off. There's a YouTube channel out there that uploads censored... That uploads more or less full-length but censored versions of actual gay porn movies from Catalina Productions, where Gachi Muchi veteran Steve Rambo was an exclusive guest star for. Yes, he's the guy who from the "oh shit, I'm sorry" video. The guy in the red shirt with the mustache.
Dearie me. I often wonder how you know so much about these things, but then I remember memes.
I just look it up on YouTube. I got pulled in, but rest assured, I never watched the actual uncensored movies because I am very much straight.
Yes, indeed. There's all Gachimuchi things there. Probably, I say to the viewers and all that, don't go looking if you value your innocence, I would imagine.
We must pull up our pants, dust ourselves off, as we can. Channeling the all-time immortal face of Gachimuchi, Billy Harrington.
There we are.
Imagine if he actually had a bald evil twin. If Billy Harrington had a bald evil twin with a mustache called Harry Billington.
Harry
Lol.
Nice. Well, more than anything else, this Gachimuchi has given us plenty of jokes, Jim, over all the times when you've joined me.
It's full on top tier memery.
Yeah.
Like, you can literally just play even a small quote from those movies, and it's still a meme, because the big thing about a lot of those porn movies is that they're also well remembered for the legendary tier comedy bad acting. Like, the acting in them is pretty goddamn bad.
I wouldn't be surprised by that, yeah. I imagine
it
probably is.
You're not watching those movies for the story, you're watching it for potential meme material, and if you're a fucking horn dog, you're watching it for the gay sex.
Oh, God, I thought I heard someone moving then in the background, but no, it's just me.
Yeah, so I guess we're ready to sign some contracts. After you drop to your knees, that is.
Wow. Oh, dearie me. You're basically getting all the crazy lines today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
Yep.
Hey, stop it.
Kill.
Oh, get out of here. Oh, and
There he is. There is Red unleashing his inner Rambo, but are we sure? But the discussion is it John Rambo or Steve Rambo?
Oh, no. Well, I'd like to think it's the former, but
John Rambo, played by Sylvester Stallone.
yeah.
But if anything, from what I remember, you do actually look a little, because you have a little bit of a beard and I think a little bit of a mustache. I think you look a wee bit more like Steve Rambo.
God dang it! Well, you know what? If that's what I'm going to look like, I'm going to own it, Jim. Hello,
Without further interruption,
fabulous.
let's celebrate and suck some dick.
Quick, gotta hurry out of this castle. I got dicks to suck, ladies and gentlemen. Go, go, go,
Yes.
go, 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 go.
Red dicks.
Red dicks. Not
No,
just any dick.
No, not red dicks. Undead dicks.
Oh, undead dicks. You said red
Because-
dicks. Would that be
No,
like sucking my own dick? Good lord.
That
Sorry,
would-
that...
As weird as it sounds, that would actually be kind of amazing if you could suck your own dick.
If you could bend down
If you
that
were a
quickly.
younger, more... It's almost like the philosophy of Red Foreman from that 70s show. If he were a younger, more flexible man, he'd shove his foot up his own ass.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you have joined myself and Jim for a cursed episode of RealRTCW today.
Fantastic.
Oh,
God
lovely.
damn, that's a powerful rifle. It can blow up stones. Also,
Yeah.
warning, guy here below.
Oh.
Oh, that was a nice shot!
See, I can be a pro when I want to be, Jim. Just most of the time I, you know,
You
what I'm
choose
like.
not to be.
Yes, exactly. It's definitely by choice, ladies and gentlemen. It's not
You
because
choose to be as helpful as Waldo during the invasion at Normandy.
Yes. Here we go. Now, here's the thing, right? I'm playing fairly well-ish so far, but no doubt at some point my luck is going to change and I'm going to start making terrible, terrible mistakes. And
Also, I noticed that those wine barrels are so beautifully untextured.
yeah, what's that about? Well, not anymore. He's dead. Yes. Here we go. Alright. To the
And
next
this
one.
is, and after this, we don't have the tram level. We go straight into a mausoleum from Ghosts of War.
Interesting, actually. That, yeah. Okay.
Let's say it.
Yeah. Okay. Right. What we'll do is we'll just go through the loading screen. But I think at the start of the next level, do you think we should wrap the episode there and then save it?
We can do it right here. So
Yeah,
feel free
actually.
to
Yeah. Let's do the outro.
share Red's videos on
Yes.
on social media like Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
You can also still subscribe to his goddamn General Red Propagandist account for any anime content, even though I
I'm
think
not
he said
gonna
that he hasn't updated it in a long
Yeah.
time. So it's,
I was about
very
to say
dusty.
that. It's been, I don't know, like probably 6 months since I uploaded a video on there. I just find these days I don't really have time to update it all that often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's also a tragic confession.
Oh.
It took me way too fucking long to actually watch your playthrough of the real RTCW version of Operation Vorsichtig, because I wanted to be there as well, and I didn't get the invitation.
Oh, yes. I kind of forgot about that.
I didn't watch your playthrough of the Victors, because I tried playing it, but unfortunately at the very best bit, which is where the naked lady comes into play,
oh, yeah.
my game keeps crashing.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
No more boobies for me!
No boobies for Jim! No, no. And on that bombshell, ladies and gentlemen, press F in the comments, or put F in the comments rather, for Jim's lack of boobies. And that sounds a bit, actually that sounds a bit strange now that I think about it. Jim's lack of being able to see boobies in real RTCW, I should say. Phrase it that way.
That's better.
There we
That's
go.
better.
Yes. Alright, we'll say goodbye now, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
I guess it's only certain buildings you can actually go into. I think number 9 might actually be up there. Or, that's number 3. Hold on. Number 9. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. I think it was this way. So it's number 4 there. I think number 9 you sort of went to a little bit of an alleyway. That's where you needed to be. Right, so we should be able to... Oh, here we are. Number 9. Robot over there, which is going to let him do his thing. So we went to floor 11, and that was where we saw that door. That, was all duct taped up. We also wanted to go to floor 13 as well, because I don't think we went up there, did we? Right. Man, I feel like we're going to be here on this island for a good few episodes. Alright, so where was the door that was all taped up? It was this one, wasn't it? Or was it? Oh yeah, it wasn't this one. Okay, right. Machete out. Let's do this. See what the deal is.